little bit more about the lore anime. This is actually a second storyboard that I made. I made one before this that looked a lot worse, and I had a few things that I wasn't really happy about showing here. I don't know, bad ideas. I didn't want to show them, but this one is, I think, they're like a semi-final storyboard for the second version. Okay, that I drew. Yeah. So yeah, this is the semi-final storyboard that I put together to help all the artists and other creators that helped with the anime. Sort of help them create all the art and stuff. Here we go. So first frame is just a closed door. Then bang! I kick the door open. Yes, and and originally we were planning to have a nice, friendly-looking old man in a VTuber shirt, like because virtual culture has overtaken society in the future, so even old people are very into VTubers, and it's very normal. And, you know, there's nothing to be ashamed of or anything, even in modern day, in the current timeline. But it's not very common right now, but it's very, very, very common in the future. That's just what I wanted to convey. So yeah, we were planning to have an old man there, but we had to take it out because apparently I'm not allowed to have innocent civilians almost get killed in my anime. Too bad. I'm just trying to find this thing. Hang on. Oh yeah, here he is. Okay. Oji-chan. Yeah, so this is what he was gonna look like. Thank you, MG Fan, for drawing Oji-chan. Yeah, so yeah, I was gonna kick open the door, bah, 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 and then it would show Oji-chan's unharmed, but there was like bullets all over his apartment room, because I missed. I was too busy just throwing bullets everywhere. I wasn't really thinking about where to aim. I missed him. Luckily, I missed him. Yeah. Yeah, he was just trying to enjoy his streams. You know, yeah. Originally, what was gonna happen at the very start of the anime? You were gonna hear like a ding dong, ping pong, and then the grandpa would be like, "Ai, dochira-sama de," like kind of like a Hotu-san type voice. He's like, "Sha, ai, dochira-sama de," like that. And then I would kick in the door. It's like, because dochira-sama is like, yes, who is it? And then I'd be like, it's VSF! Yeah. And then, yeah, so then the grandpa would be unharmed. He'd be like, what the hell? He's so confused. And then, yeah, and then my troop would come back and be like, can I get a cursor on here? How do I wish there was a way to get a cursor. Maybe I can use this. Oh, big. We're using handcuffs as cursor, okay? So this here. This one here. This is my troop. And he pats me on the shoulder and says, "Taicho, you got the wrong room." Originally he was gonna be on the left side, but in the end I said we should move him to the other side because it's better for the shot. Better composition. Yeah. And I said, "Yeah, I know, I was just testing you." Yeah, I knew that was an innocent old man's room, of course, you know. That's why I missed all my bullets. It's because I was just testing all my troops, see if they knew what was going on. Okay, and then this is first design that I made of the hackers. What do you call it? Hideout apartment. They were hiding in an apartment room with really old computers that can't be tracked by future technology because they don't run on the same, I don't know, technology basically. I don't know how it works. But yeah, we find the right room, and then I kick open the door again. It's VSF! But I realized, oh, everyone's gone. And then my troops roll in, they scan the old computer, and he says, they've hacked into the Tachyon data center. And I said, Nani? I didn't say it like that. I don't want to be too loud right now. Yeah. And then I said, yeah, let's go. And this is where the title screen was gonna be. I didn't make one myself. The editor, I think Dopey, did that. And then we this is drawn so badly, this part. I just did it really lazy. I was gonna do the Gynex pose for a bit and then show the silhouettes, and while we talk, do some exposition. Yes, we're VSF, and we do all these kinds of things. And then yeah, we roll up in front of the Tachyon data center, and there's a pan up to show what this is. I don't know if it's kind of hard to sort of understand what was going on when it like pans up the background. Yeah. So what this is, it's a beam of tachyon energy particles flying into the wormhole. This cone thing that's meant to be a wormhole, and this beam is like tachyon energy. It's data in the form of tachyon particles going into the wormhole to be sent into the past, and then that's the moon. Yeah. And then it goes to blank, and I sneak up on a guy like this, just like Metal Gear, and take him out, and then bunk these two guys on the head, and then someone noticed me. I go ha pop and punch him away. Yeah, and then after beating up all the guys, I come to the main central room where the particle cannon is, the tachyon particle cannon that fires all the data particles into the wormhole. That's this thing that the commissioner is standing in front of. And then the commissioner says, what was it? Be it a weapon or my own life, I'll gladly discard it. I thought that was a really cool line that I wrote myself. Yeah, and Commissioner looks really different. Yeah, he looks really simple. It's just a storyboard. It's meant to be really simple. And yeah, the main artist, Nijisanjien, really helped. What's the word? Give life to the design of the commissioner. She did a great job. Yeah. And a little side shot of the room. We're talking a little bit, and the commissioner gets really mad because I didn't realize that he was siding with the hackers. I didn't realize until he told me, and I said, "Nandato." And again, this is a line from JoJo Part 7. Nandato. I was really surprised that the commissioner betrayed me. Who could have thought? So I point the gun at him, and then he starts explaining himself, and I'm getting confused and sleepy at this point. And I think in the final version, he wasn't pointing the gun just yet. He was just holding up the floppy disk. I don't think he was holding up the gun at this part just yet, but he is in the storyboard here. I think that was a relic of the previous version, the longer version of the story. This is like a shortened version of the original storyboard. Yeah. So I think I just reused that. And then I point the gun and say, I still haven't had my super chat read by my Oshi yet. And then he shoots the gun out of my hand. I couldn't believe it. He's so accurate. I couldn't believe it, and I look very confused. And he puts the floppy disk in the computer, and then the gun gets shot out of his hand. And then I tell off my troops for interfering because I wanted to beat up the commissioner myself. Even if he was holding a gun, I could have taken him on easily. So easy, yeah. And this is where he takes off his jacket, his coat, and he challenges me to a fight, but he gets owned instantly. Bah! Like that. And yeah, he's on the ground, and he's and then he passes out. I don't know if he died or he passed out, but let's just say that he passed out. Hang on. Yeah, and then I'm tapping away on the computer, tap, but it doesn't work, and so I kick it, and then that somehow makes it malfunction and gets sucked into the wormhole. Ah! And then in the Nijisanjien headquarters, I fall down, and that's how I joined Nijisanjien, guys. Yeah, and yeah, I did draw everything in all of these storyboards, by the way. I mean, it's pretty simple stuff, you know. Anyone could do this. Yeah. Yeah, I did like the sort of composition of this shot here, how he throws away the jacket, the coat, like that. That was fun. It was really fun drawing that. Yeah, so that's that, and I guess we'll go back to this one then. So thank you for listening to me ramble about my anime again. I love to share with people the sort of like behind the scenes stuff, how everything, you know, worked out. Yeah. So yeah, I do want to make another anime like that. Maybe I could make like a prequel or something with more stuff with the commissioner. Maybe one day, we'll have to see.